Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire. Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
I'm Jack.
You got some. Crab nipple, isn't it? Yeah.
What time is it? I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark and foreboding alley over there. Care to join me? Oh, Moopsy is going to be so upset with me.
Those mothers ripped me off. Yeah. I went... what is this lump? Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organizations seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed, his crew sells it. Occasionally does explode. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. Hold on. You think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach, on the right. You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in, I don't know. I wanna... one more thing. About the deal, I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begged.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
help you? Oh, really? Nice try. Okay, go on. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it. Damn, I want to hurt somebody. Ooh, real bad.
Yeah, you look real good at me. Before we do business, before anything changes hands, I want you to hear this. If you try to cross me, I will fuck you. If you tell the cops about me, I will find you, then I will fuck you. And if you are a cop... Ain't that a goddamn coincidence? You know you the second person to ask for that tonight? Considering that's not a very popular item, I have really got to wonder why you thought I might have some. Explosives. Fun stuff. You can get yourself a lot of attention that way. I may have something. Why would you need to get your hands on some fireworks? Sure, okay. I got some stuff that'll do the trick. Astrolite. It's like TNT's bigger, meaner cousin with a prison record. I don't like keeping the stuff around. Too dangerous. So I'll let you have it for a little less than the going rate. You mean you've been wasting my time? I fucking hate that shit. Get out of my house before I feed your broke pale ass to my dog. Is that a fact, Jack? Damn. I tell you what. If you can get out of here without a bullet through your face, I'll let you keep it.
Hey, stop right there. Hold it! Hey, hold it!
Come out! Freeze, motherfucker!
You can't hide from me. Hey, stop right there.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Ocean's inviting to me.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. You mean you ain't here to run us off? We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, all right? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. Clan. See, I've heard all that before, and I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking. I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago. It's been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach party. She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself. The way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, she tried to tell me what she was. I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. And I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now. Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Were chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. I hope you have better luck than I did. Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. Black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future. Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you can stay. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Yeah? Did you waste them? Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you... Damn! I could have used that money to buy myself... You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. You haven't been doing this too long, have you? The Sabbat, as I understand it, are your typical power-hungry movie monsters. They specialize in... I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's any... If there are, I don't know him. But about this Tongue. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud. She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers
Lovely evening.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay. What'll it be? Is that a... Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages. Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week. No, Another fucking cucaracha. What'll it be? Is thin blood. Sounds familiar. I know I've... Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem...
Hello.
I don't care. I need to find him so he can find him. It's... $250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either.
You're listening to the depth. Good night.
Hello there. Welcome to
First thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who will
Nah.
Caller, you've got the first shot at death.
Well, I don't feel...
So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites.
So,
Apartment 1...
Vigo, why are you up so
Sure,
late?
pal.
I'm working the late shift here at the yacht club.
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand. I bought them in Italy.
Ah, l'Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on the Deb of Night. Be gentle.
I am.
Hello, caller.
I am.
Is tonight a rerun?
Deb.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't know. They won't report the stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for something as...
Need a fix? Employees only. Them's the rules of the... Now serving number 75? Numbers...
Who are you? What are you doing back here? Oh boy, I can't...
Hey, hold it!
Mr. Business, tell the operator. Dr. Business, tell the operator. Dr. Sod, tell the operator, please. Dr. Sod, tell the operator. Dr. Sod, tell the operator. Please, Dr. Sod, tell the operator. Mr. Business, tell the operator. Dr. Business, tell the operator.
Need a fix? Employees only. Now serving number 75. Need a fix? Employees only. Now serving number 75? Number 70.
I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark and foreboding. The taxpayers are certainly not getting their money's worth here.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, if you could... Oh. Specifically? Who exactly? What's to tell? Specific...
few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return? Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work. Why, yes, that sounds delightful. I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio.
No.
Yes, may I help you? Oh, right.
Hello! Welcome to Gimble's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good, good. Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimble. Aha! An eager participant.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man! This guy's a freaking nut job! Who, Gimble? Yeah, Gimble. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here.
What are you doing here?
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake. Yeah. He did? Oh, man, that's... What? Oh, no, man, no. Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll... Just back off.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
What's shaking?
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
What?
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb.
Oh, yeah.
Vico?
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
How many boats do you own, Vico?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went.
I used to do a little...
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marian Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in...
Yes.
That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is.
Hello, caller.
All right.
Is tonight a rerun? Yep. Caller number 3.
I'll scream.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
Hey there,
Hope you've
Slick.
slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
So what'd you
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night, the only girl who will spend...
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me...
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
All right. See you around,
Let's
then.
see.
If you ever find...
Who will be the lucky... Caller, you've got the... first shot at Deb tonight.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my... I'm the finger down your spine. I am...
To attend to, but yeah, I can. Hey, look, I'll cut your break because we're busy here.
Need something, pal? Oh, man, wait! Hey man, just because I'm a ghoul and you're some cool vampire, you don't... Okay, calm down! Well, the way it's explained to me, whenever a vampire lets humans in some of their vampire blood, it's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. Oh, man, his name... Oh, man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff. Oh, man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this Asian dude coming around Santa Monica. Oh, man, this guy is dangerous, not wise to me. Now, instead of me watching him, he's watching me, right? Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? Only clue I got is this driver's license thing. No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he... Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop the freaking...
Sheesh, is this place always so dead? I thought coming to LA was going to be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered down booze. Right. Goodbye.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. Oh, I need to look at you sometimes. Oh, please. You really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. Find it that wicked, tainted type, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let he who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways, but you're just one big jerk. Don't you call me that? Should I start calling a duck a pig again? Oh, sister, how can you treat me like this? That's good to know. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side is in your best... Tung's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scout? I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tung have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay. If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back. Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable. Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house Listen, you're young and naive, so I'll offer you this chance one. If you'll excuse me, I've got... Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you? Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing... Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to... Ooh! Can I see? It's beautiful. Oh, did she now? I spend a few nights with Bertram and all of a sudden he's the pox of Santa Monica. Paranoia and Therese have been bedfellows. Oh, I wish I could do something about it, but Bertram won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say it's off. And as I told you, I'm really not sure where Therese is. Would if I could, kitten. So sorry. But she doesn't tell me much about her business. But I do know... Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential sentiment. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a... I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Oh, and there was something about the paintings.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
accusing husbands of being a murderous courts with frivolous lawsuits. Wouldn't this make him a hypocrite? Would you want a hypocrite as your next congressman? Would you want your children to become hypocrites? Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, a candidate not accused of being a murderous child pornographer.
In a world where people live and die.
Do you think you could just go in there and handle this by yourself?
If that's what it takes. He was about to meet his greatest foe.
Kill them all! All of them!
And a girl.
Hello.
Hi.
And a comic relief sidekick who won't make it to Act 3.
I picked the wrong month to cancel my life insurance.
No, don't say that. You're gonna make it. With a guy from that other movie that was slightly popular, and what's her name from that show you sometimes watch. In a movie with 2 spectacular CGI battle sequences and an advertising campaign that will leave you no choice but to see this film. See it because it's a movie and all your friends are going. In theaters Friday and on DVD in 3 months.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who will be the lucky caller? You've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is,
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working late shift here at the, yacht club.
Who are you? Bunsen burner. What are you doing back here? What am I doing here? Oh boy. Maybe I'd cook up some snacks. Who are you? Some roll-ups.
I think you want the clinic upstairs.
Oh boy. I can't give. Maybe I'd cook up some snacks. Some roll-ups, bro. I could use a fruit roll-up.
Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator. Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator. Dr. Butler, dial the operator. Dr. Butler, dial the operator.
You... No, you did some... You...
I told you, I will get... Get out of here! Can't you see I'm... You're trying to blackmail me? You don't know... Wait now. What do you... Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later.
Dr. Button, install the operator. Dr. Button, install the operator. Dr. Button, install the operator. Dr. Button, install the operator.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue. It's like... Let me go. It's painful. Like I'm going to die.
Huh? What? Oh. Huh?
You don't look well at all.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
The heat.
It's never been so satisfying. Beast? What is that? Why? I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. My name is Lily. E? You know... I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was... Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. He left me with so many questions. Wait, you said E mentioned me. E doesn't... I'll go see him. I don't have any...
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Blood comes from out of the living, from all kinds in a red torrent. The crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny...
I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark and foreboding alley over there. Good luck finding a bidet around here.
My boyfriend will be back any minute.
Yo, dude! Oh, thank God! Oh, man! Yes! Thing was... Bertram said it's like a vampire. Different. It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said, coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
Right there!
Hey, freeze!
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committing a 350... no problem. I have to deal with this sort of thing all the time, you know. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please leave...
I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark... The taxpayers are certainly not getting their money's worth here.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks. It's not a big surprise. We get... Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know what... Alright, here's what we got today.
What's the hops, bro?
Buy a watch.
You. What? How could you give her that item from the hotel? She threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless to me. And to make Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. We had an agreement. You blew that agreement. Even if my sister was at fault, you played into her hands. And I've all but had her destroyed for her actions against me. In fact, I may have been too severe with her. Incompetence I can forgive, somewhat. Threats, on the other hand, I do not tolerate. If you want to stay in my good graces... Don't you think I'm aware of that? This is my city. I know everything that goes on, from borders to beach. But listen to me, fledgling. If you want to please your prince, you'll do what I ask. I'll make it easy this time. What? You can't tell me what to do anymore, Father! You'll never tell me what to do ever again! I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner to reconcile. But I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't... Jeanette is my sister and my child, or did you forget? What kind of monster would I be to condone such action? You have no more right to do such a...
Hey!
I know we've had our differences, but you... Teresa's gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of... Hurry!
I don't think so.
You stay out of this! To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. Help! Save me and I'll... Shut up, Jeanette! You never gave me any credit for anything. Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. You're one to talk. Shut up. You'd love the world to think you're... Don't finish. Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't... Shut up. Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the... I'm the good girl. Taken care... Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she... And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the... As I said, Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. Father loved me. I was a good... I was always good to Father. But Jeanette made him... killed himself. Therese! You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. He was always angry at you, as I recall. The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? Enough! Don't... So, sweet sister. Is this how it has to end? I admit, I always... I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you... Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete.
Look who finally made it. I've gotten good at knowing the one and only. But don't bother with the introduction. News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy... Oh, you did you? Oh, never mind. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through. As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class. Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a... Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and...
Freeze, motherfucker!
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Fox is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better...
Freeze, motherfucker! Where you go?
Anything missing from that last shipment?
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
What can I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll Bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
I'm hungry. Let's order a pizza.
Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hopheads way?
I could pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this ship.
But there's no vending machine or nothing.
How about I put a bullet in your gut? That fill you up? Huh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard?
No, boss. No, I ain't hungry.
We ain't eating all night, so, boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
What'd I just say?
Hey, sorry, boss. Forget I said it.
No, I want you to tell me what I said. Say it clear and firm like a man.
You said no one's leaving while we got this stuff here.
I swear to God, one of you mouths off again, I'm going to pull out your tongue and nail it to your thick, shit-filled skulls. Now, I gotta call my woman real quick, so keep your mouth shut, your eyes out, and your hands away from your pockets. Yo, baby, no late night. Not tonight. Hey, shut up and deal with it. I don't care. Yeah, you do that. You touch my bike and I'll break my foot up in your ass.
Stop, man! Hey! Hey, stop, man! Hey, stop! Hey, stop!
know you're here. Hey, stop, man! Freeze, motherfucker! Ow. Motherfucker! Come on out! Freeze!
Your handiwork? Well, it's a good thing you ran out of there. You might have been caught in the explosion with the... I hadn't planned. Not experienced much in the creatures of... I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt... A ghost? Quite ordinary. Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are silent. She's undoubtedly Malkavian, or... Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain,